Significant changes at WorkSafe as it moves from an enforcement focus and launches the Road Cone Hotline. The agency will now engage early to support risk management, starting with today's opening of a tip line for excessive road cone usage. Parallax Traffic Control Training Chief Executive Dave Tilton told Ryan Bridge there are good elements to this announcement.
The collaborative intent, very much agree with the connection there between WorkSafe and councils and NZTA when it comes to rolling out the risk-based approach.
But Tilton says there are incompatible components to the hotline itself. Certainty over the safety of partially reopening the Oakland War Memorial Museum after the discovery of asbestos. 2/3 of the building will be accessible to the public from today, after 3 weeks of full closure. It has meant a nearly $500,000 loss of revenue. Chief Executive David Reeves says it has conducted air monitoring tests for most of the year so far.
Every single one of those tests has been at a low level. That means we're confident that we're in good shape.
A Coronial inquest begins today after almost 4 years since a terror attack at an Auckland supermarket. Ahmed Samsudeen stabbed 6 people with a knife at Newland Countdown in September 2021 before being shot dead by police. He'd been released from prison months earlier and was under surveillance by police at the time. A second round of peace talks between Russia and Ukraine have ended in Istanbul without a major breakthrough. There was only an agreement between the two to swap more prisoners of war. The talks lasted just over an hour, with Ukraine and Russia agreeing to exchange all sick and badly wounded prisoners of war, as well as those aged under 25. Fresh evidence for coordinated long-term action on dementia. New research using New Zealand Health Survey data has found if you have depression, your risk of developing dementia is increased by 40%. People who rate their psychological distress as high or very high have almost twice the risk compared to those who rate their distress as low. Auckland University senior lecturer Etu Ma'u says we need to be looking after people from childhood. Frustration in a growing Christchurch suburb as the prospect of a high school is overlooked by the government. It's announced a $161 million investment into Canterbury schools, including a new primary school for Horswell. The Milnes Road land has sat empty since it was bought by the ministry in 2005. Local councillor Andre Moore says the ministry should be future-proofing education in Christchurch's southwest with a high school for the area. And he says there are thousands more homes to come, while new developments are getting fast-tracked, so securing land would do no harm.